very good morning to you, our dear viewers. A bright day starts with greetings, of course, from your loved ones. Allow me say good morning to each and every one of you out there who is right at the business premises. It's, of course, 13 minutes over, that is March 2024. A business bank here again comes on set for you to learn a quite number of things right here. Your host being a Lady Bits, you get to know that it is a Women Crush Wednesday, and today I have brought you a very lovely gentleman, business oriented, and he is a go-getter. A gentleman who will be joining me in a short while to tell us his experience about a business, as well as you. How are you doing out there? How is your business going on? How are you managing it? How is everything moving on? And of course, this is what West Nile TV gets for you every single Wednesdays. We have you on set, we have one-on-one with you. You tell us your experience about business, and you can watch us on Zuku TV channel 0073, and as well YouTube. Be part of us, Facebook, Twitter. Those are the social handles that you can be, and as well watch every information that you need right there. West Nile TV, we're lighting up the region. In a short while, I'll be introducing you my guest. Good morning. Well then, here comes the time for me to bring you my guest on set to tell you who he is, what he does, where he is exactly, and the name of his business, when he started it, the challenges, benefits, quite a number of things. This gentleman will be telling us back to back. And this is the right time for me to bring him on set. Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you. How are you?
I'm very fine, thanks. How are you?
Welcome. It's a pleasure to meet you here.
I'm very humble. Anyway, tell us about yourself.
Okay. My name's I'm called Ibrahim Manzuki Amir. I'm one of the greatest businessmen in Arua here, dealing in small-scale business. More special, I'm a vendor. But since it is a business, it doesn't know vending. It knows nothing, but it's all about the outcome of what you are getting. And I'm very happy to welcome you people here. Always, whenever someone visits you like this, it's a pleasure, and it is also a very big opportunity to people to know how are people doing outside in terms of business, and how big it is to the economy, more especially to our small economy of Uganda. And I'm very excited about it. And then I want to highlight to you people with some of what we are going here, the benefits and the challenges we are facing here on the streets. One, I have a business here. The name is called Street Link Empire. It is one of a business which I started some years back in 2013.
Your business is called Street Link Empire?
Yeah, it is called Street Link Empire.
Well, before you give us details about when you started this business, what motivated you to come up with the name Street Link Empire?
Okay, the reason why I have that name is only one, because one, I'm also in the street, and then in the street there are very many links. More especially as per now like this, I have you people. I have West Nile TV here. It is a link to me. That's why I have indicated that word link in the business. And then Empire, as usually we know it is just a place or a palace. That's why I named it to be a link for very many people. Yeah, like you people, you also welcome in the Empire. Yeah.
I can proceed then.
Yeah.
You are still telling us about your business.
Yeah. Yes, the business, I started it some years back in 2013, when I was even still at school. And then I never had any intention of doing a business. But I faced some challenges here when I was in P7. That's some years back in 2009. When I was in Primary 7, I had nothing, and my parents had nothing. But I wanted to study. And then, good enough, I was a sportsman, whereby I was pushing slowly by playing football. In a primary school in Koboko, it was called Nur. I they pushed me. In fact, I wanted to even give more thanks to them. When they did their part in Primal 7, when reaching to the senior one, that's some years back in 2012, I had nothing. But the only thing is me to come and do hawking in the market here, whereby I met one of the greatest gentlemen. He's a motivator to me. As per now, I even call him to be my father. He's the one he was the one doing all this what I'm doing. But with the time, he left it, and then he left for me a capital of 1.5 million Ugandan shillings in some years back in 2013. Whereby he was the one, and then he encouraged me not to give up in the business. It is a business which can help. With time, I can get whatever I want. But with the strength of what he have given me and with the advice he have given me, I cast up where he left. He departed for a greener pasture in South Sudan. As per now, he's in South Sudan. I'm now in where he's supposed to be. As per now, you have seen me. The business is also booming okay, and it's also prospering very well. Yeah, it have now given me a lot of motivation. As you have seen from the 1.5 he left to me in 2013, as per now, I have a very good capital. And I know with the business I'm doing, I'm here much far better than even some primary school head teachers. Yes, this is the business. Yeah, I know it, and the ones who are doing it, and they know it better. And I know I'm here more than and better than some even head teachers in this all over the country. Because I'm sure there are some head teachers in Uganda here who are earning 400,000 per month. And for me, I cannot get my money monthly. It's only by route. In a more especially in my business here, every 1 month I have to go to Kampala twice. It means, yeah, twice in a week. It means twice in a month. It means at least every month I still get something like 1.02 million it's a clean money in the business here. That's why I was saying that I'm much far better than some head teachers in Uganda here who are still earning 400 plus.
All right, then I think we are hearing that from Amir, and you two have heard what he actually said. He stressed a lot about his street hustle, when he started it, how he started it, where he is currently. He's someone who went for studies, and he felt I think you have not told us about your story of like how you come into the business, or maybe because you are saying you are doing this business at the same time you were studying. So did you finish the level you were studying and left because there's no job, or because you felt you are getting much money in business, you felt continue with school was not necessary? I don't know, but I think it's really okay if you tell us that story as well.
Okay, yeah. In fact, I left a very big story behind it. Thank you for reminding me. And as I can tell you people, as per now, I am a senior six liver. While I was doing the business, I had a small boy here, my follower, whereby whenever it is school time, I have to go to school. Yeah, and then during evening hours, we come on collect the things with him, and only just to come and check the business. But I was not actively doing the business, but I have someone who was doing the business. Slowly, in the year 2016, I completed my senior six successfully. As per now, with God's plan, around the April, I will be pursuing a degree course, because I got a very good point in A level. I got 10 points in A level, whereby I got 2 principal passes. I'm quite sure by around April, I will be doing some degree course in IGIU. Yeah.
Are you basically going to handle school at the same time and your business, or are you going to completely focus on school and someone else handles your businesses as well? What you might be interested in knowing. But someone is out there who is doing the two at a go. He or she is facing difficulty, because you know sometimes when someone else is managing your business, the person doesn't do it the way you do. The person doesn't handle customers like the way you have been doing. So how basically are you going to handle that situation?
Okay, the good enough, it is not a university. It's not like a secondary schools, whereby all the time you have to be in school. I understand, but I have not joined. In university, you'll be having maybe once or twice in a week. You'll not be a full timer in the school. You'll just be doing it's a party time. Yeah, whereby I can still balance it in the business. Because what I know, the challenge here is only one. Whenever you leave someone in the business, like you said, he will not do whatever he used to do to people. More especially here, there are some things people like. More especially some of the speeches we have here, whereby people like them too much, he will not be focusing on them, and then he will be focusing on what is present or what is available, not what is not there. That one may be the challenge. But with my understanding, in university is not like a secondary school. I will do whatever I want, anytime and anywhere. Yeah.
Alright, mababe mega sawa dumalia mayemina warfosaro hemina azwa mabetualo di otitada ni tujarani tutunerimini dilembo fedozu wazimivu nimetuere ngongone kanu kumetuere nga style ngosari madia anazinde mene ngare katena ombo warasirati ama mini dileba la femuzu duko mevuru bazwa mavu TV station na Western TV adwarade ni anile zuba aziri medoki hivila aziri motivation mini fa ipiniri sekani ko michote mivila aziri ngongone mebi bazini yazurisi lavimi medorade ni ama mino po kan ko girkadiri fe dilembo da mamini fe adana jofe kokoro alena mela manyo mina azole na njato jara mivurungwari nyamanelo andro mini na borla madande market lane ya mayonze amirbe de tujare rivuri madia amanene radwa irema sakuzi maraki pie kofia kipie fandundu kiriozi dwado and then ajenki ngona de megero amanera hamebidi atutuniyo njo garabati se sawa de malia mavina amirnia i yonze zutimuke rivle kwa atwa de lobaratini ra atwa de kakwanera ani jitingo yare ko hero ilo amani de aradini mega this very particular time you are going to stretch out what you have spoken out already in your best mother tongue. I don't know which one it is. It might be Lubarat, it might be Kakwa, I don't know, but whatever the language it is, please, you're most welcome with it.
Otherwise, my mini word for fera kani mamani mamani apa Lubaraniko makakwani makakwati njera lakini ani manera amabrizona atotone ti babanere indene Lubaratini oboneka kwaneko madisi mabri mabri njara almatusi kakwa matisi kama background ne ma baziko kwani ata mamu ngaro maleda 2012 se da usudi ma secondary school malia mam disi my experience diki genle dia kadi mina wadi fo di besara malayo ke ni mingi ovoni baba ni gara leko iyo besara riki balol mondo ani ovoni iyo mini gar kiko because bazika ke amo mavude ka ke mane afamane riki ina basena ile declare mani ama vijoko ya mama sakiza lakini adiyo ziba nikuni ba topio nireki ba afande uziba reki ki afani afangoni gara manga mini mai choko ma quarantine ma di proprietani amutumve Stutlink Empire vure da anjinda mai ma vene alada sioni toti kovu school koko ani manira tutani amavudia ika tujaranga mo special tujara amavudia ke pamene drop out le bocha gami bazi bayo azikini bayo diki bazindo ndo koko niki ado sale tulubani lo open ma ndo school lori premo le musunda mudine ezire secondary musunda kalna ritoi da sina for ma kinta sina six musu vini point mudi afoma burobona adoni ondo ayone ko ondo ati kani amungo bala ma talent yondo malia baziki amata kini amabuda di ko ondo pe lakini mungu jaban talent fe besara ekle male mavo siman besara ni baziki besara baboro seveni bani kimo mpira avi lakini kivini ado ndi kivini kimondo bin school ati ekle minere besara le asimbani di yale lumini makariba amavo Uganda dia kasasi yufo barine kisava besara se azi ta amavo gamende boriki kimombo chaniko akayo woro alenga school la alefu adinga manvale nefurle amanga disne kur madonze asizani amama mudile aziga madia bazir mangaki mazof se vore ke ama vena ma hasolonga ma stalese iyo di ambore aloni ama woro zinga su lobjo suzo ovuna fazendo neko amata yonze mi beri bazikiti ki besara sende wonu suri bazi parlementinga tonga ngusuku diyo ngamale luminere aya eka mane amavu dia woro Uganda dia ba sende troki ba besara reke ovukini politician ko ovuni ba ga mene voreki ko aki ba besara reke because eka mine besara nga me iyo mingini me vini pari mingeti anenga amavu dia ba observe ke sayote azoni ki beazo ugozoni sa desimere pare alwa lakini ka besara nga mi customer ziki ni Kongo ekele amavu dia customer bu Kongo rekichi customer mabu Sudan rekichi bari keke mubo amavini imiuni dia ngoni ki amani opportunity fe male man ma first time man sazo parum ve ru male acha besara de mayosi ovuni ajima ga men jimani ko baze leke farke dale mai pakiki amu kwere ro dale da anda first time man muzo Kongo are ovuni ga men jimani ko made se imivu le besara baze kaima kanimi mvaya kanime dunia ka ima besare decide bo kan ife no po lemi I discourage gimvara ku domenti e ka mvara discourage bo mvara kadi kan fugoro kan kadi fadore ya kadi mocha imene losero e yori man le lo matipika bani mandi pere le mo voka we yora se because ba lolo ma yo e di vore mungo se maroti abo didi amabuku ni amavore se e kan le mva kan kafu player kan ka fadore da yo ze mungo ne se ni boni ba zo tono jako kani le ba fedi o po afomvara ndo borale manere sata dinga vini mane mundo ngwako manere si bavurale bamva mafane vaka vele betoize dia afamvani le totumvara vani le onje dai da afamvani mede ni future da yo mani mundo mangware that's why mundo bavurale ba ili be mudina aro miso bara general ni mo special ta kala mavu askara vore lakini amavu Uganda da eka general su elmeli ntakaleza fazibe it means bala kala lebara nikiyote afoba ni disable kan le pa fernisa maide fada yeah dikiyo ngaman le ba min ya gareke
Right, I think you have heard from him. He spoke a lot and he spoke in a language that you can understand and you put into consideration. Being in the street, it doesn't mean that you're coming to loiter. As long as at the end of the day you're going home with something. This is not something you stole from someone who never did pickpocketing, but you struggled. Through Shansain, you got your money, clean money, you're putting it right in your pocket. No one will ask you a question. So that is the beauty of being on street, like how other people will experience. It is his experience, that's what he's telling you. He struggles to be here and he sits and waits for the customers. He doesn't go and loiter, maybe knock people's offices and look for jobs and so forth. But I really don't know why you never did that, because there are people who are who finish senior 4s, they're working, who finish senior 6, they're working, as in like they're not working independently like you are doing. They're working in offices and so forth. Did you try such opportunities before you came here, or you just decided to be on your own because you don't want to entertain stress from bosses?
Yeah. I appreciate that, and it is one of my biggest talking points. As per now, like this, as I'm talking like this, my application is there in near office. I applied. Otherwise, due to now lack of paper, the main focus which make me to go, I wanted to join a degree course is that one of sensor. I wanted to apply in sensor. Otherwise, their qualification started from degree holders. Yeah, the one for senior 6, the one of NERA. That's why I have seen it as a challenge to me. I applied. That was as per now like this. I'm just waiting for their feedback when they're going to call us. Yeah, what I know is their deadline is on 15th, and then they will shortlist. If I'm going to be successful, it means I'm going to manage 2 businesses at a time, whereby my absence here will not affect me as long as I'm also doing something to top up my business. Yeah, that is what I'm currently doing. Yeah.
Well, as being a boss of a small scale business, how have you feel it like from the day you started it compared to right now? How have you sort out the two differences? Because we all know that a small scale business is actually a business that does not have a third party, doesn't have a second party. It is you alone in it. You think about it yourself. It also gives root for other big businesses. You go and get your things from there. You come and put in your a small scale business not until it expands. So you have a feeling later on what you need to do. How have you felt the experience from the day you started this and compared to right now? How far have you seen yourself?
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. As per now, as we talk. Me, I don't consider it to be a small-scale business. It is only that I'm a bit too busy. If I could be somehow free, by this time you'll get me in a big shop. Because since I started up as per now, I have seen a very great change. As per now like this, even though it's not now, no one will see it. As per now like this, I'm now owning a plot, very big plot in Jaco, which is 25 by 40. It is the one I get from the business. As per now, even I have some stocks which are in store, whereby if I could pack them in a room, whereby they can even show something very great. But now the challenge is whatever we are dealing with. Whenever you are in a hidden place, it will be very hard for you to get a customer. That's why they are there when someone needs them in large quantities. We also deliver to them. Within a short period of time, you'll get whatever you want. Yeah.
But I don't know why I have a strong feeling that but in the first place, do you speak Kakwa?
Yes, of course.
I just have a feeling you should speak all this in Kakwa. Like, just kindly do that for me. There are some viewers who are Kakwa speaking people because we all know that West Nile TV coverage covers the whole of West Nile, and Koboko people are part of us. So to be a great honor if I'll get to hear all this from you in your language. You know, mother tongue is key and local language is very key. Yeah, you have stressed it in Loba, but I still feel Kakwa should be part of it. In the first place, Adenyo.
Hello, Adenyo. Hello. Aya. Alunga se kwa asasere kai kulo. Yala mbakunda ta gire. Ele ndike no lunga lukalo tujara. Bela ta bon. Na ilongera la sula kakwa. Na yunge kuboko. No dudo koboko ngolo tinebe se lemerlo yegai nyala shooting ta bongana West Nile TV eklo mala jaru katane blata bonglo kile black ngola kapala mano to bodi kilo o no to bodi ngola kile mbana gai na ko kenda ata na kenda koboko ka nuru e sulda nuru su nyarlo secondary na lenga sine manyar secondary duga sina boke na kulenga roni iskulo lung Nile High lo o banda na gai nam di konda besarale ambwa na gai na paka na kwinyi school yo na ko kwinyi ngolo besi ngo gele mungo awuru no mutu gele kapa kanyela yi ko konda beru ngota kanye bubusinilo la benana tina anyum donyo to dara kapa la gana sulda to bodi kajule ikingalo alfu morekam meram sala swindike ningana lo kokonda karanga swindike la belta bonklo business to cargo sala street lake empire o karla kile na bujo kana ganda street lo be la ta den lo keko be spirla ngutlo woronlo link la belta bon natne amakunda ngota mugeni kweklo ka kude klobo West Nile TV kude gelaki popono kwini bis kanam di denda inde nga iskak stal laga lakin inde kuleta la loro baye ngolo beslo besara lu o besara lo mindi tilla logo kuba do rumbi ngelo baye ko kaso baye ngona kasu juru ya ko konda besara ngola katal blamis toketa lepe la betene ye bonga dikla kurdu giri wanjiklo pigo bangi kude klo besi koko akapa kungutulo la bebe si ya bonklo ko bla tolo la nyum de ngole mindi konda ngole besti ketal pe ringela ko le pe konda ngole pe mindilo ele bla kula nam tanga takolo la mata bongi besal la na malikatan lo ele besal na konda nga kingaje merigele ko nyam mindi kingaje merigele ko tagele ikingalele lakin na kon karanga popo singa na deni la tenebe mana kula kotele e besere na burno kali ojo na burno no ka jodo yote besere lele kile bila besere la e koneklo lakin lata mutu kule kata ala yaba o kitaz la kile karanga bonga la kile bebe singa la beklo kurdu sakaya lakin am ba kile kule makuletala iklo kata niklo yem dire kidum durum bire le bla gele do konda kita am ba yote mutu lo konda kita mutu la kusene kila ma mutu lo kita obsikilo e Uganda ni i jurlo Uganda no tina de gire mutu la kusene kilo mutu la konda besara kilo nga kita bonga gele alunga sile kata le pelo nguti gundu ham ya bonga le pe kampola kata le pe konda besara lakini tine le pe logo government lo aludu just stadium ki apartment ki kampala kata mingi lata besi kusenda ko besara na makuta jot elekta tili besara besi anga na lo popo da beri lakini ta bon ngola mata bon bagana kita kile werili lo kata ka le pelo mamedi tabula kolong dongola kile bero 2013 twindekene ngola kile kata kadula akol gana capital bajingado million gele kama tumukana lu de sina lepe akol nalo lakini tutna ta bon ngola kile tene yote alangu sina la lu de jo ite lazo na makunda ta giri ko ba torala nyum de ngole jo ko kita lepe ko ne ngole lepe mindilo ite lazo
yeta duma
alogo.
Anyways, I think that alone has covered my Koboko people, the Kakwa speaking people. We have been covered. I really love it. I feel so impressed about it because we all know that this is West Nile. It covers entirely the whole of West Nile region, and you get to know that you have all kinds of information that you need from a West Nile television. When it comes to the business bank, we are not we're not really segregative. We move from places to places. For as long as wherever you are, you're within West Nile. Trust me, reach out to us and we'll definitely make sure that we reach up to wherever you are, regardless of that place. But for as long as you are a business person, you're an entrepreneur, we'll reach there. Even you are a farmer, regardless of what you plant. But for as long as you are a business-oriented person, why can't we reach out to you to have you shorted, to have you recorded, and we just come and have you live on a West Nile TV? You see how your product will sell. We are doing this for you. We are here because of you. That's why you're making use of us. Do not get tired of that. Always reach out to us and definitely we'll be in position to reach out to you. Today, like I did say, we are at a market line with that is Amir. He's telling us his stories about a business, being a small scale business, and being a very young entrepreneur, being a very young CEO, being a very young proprietor of this business. What do you take for yourself? What motivates you from this gentleman? What can you do that he is not doing, and what can he do that the advice you can give as well? That one you drop right at the comment section. You tell him what he can do, what he needs to polish, what he needs to add in his business, and how best can you support this gentleman to come and purchase whatever thing that he is selling. We all know that wherever you are, you cannot, wherever he is, you never and ever get lost. You locate him as soon as possible to make sure that you have his things that is sorted. He has already told us about his background, his school, and the business he started, his next plan. There are quite a number of things that we'll be learning from Amir. He has not told us his challenges that he's facing in the business. There should be quite many. He has not told us his benefit that he has got in this business. Like a clue about that is a small scale business. We all know that small scale business is run by an individual. It doesn't need 2, 3, 4 heads, as in like a partnership business where you can decide and the other person, before giving him his submission, trust me, you have nothing to do with whatever money that you have in partnership business. But when it comes to small scale business, you'll be like, oh, after all, this is my business. I'm not having what you say. I'm not having eyeglasses. I don't have escapes. I think I need to pick this amount of money and run to Kampala, get business sorted. I get my things, come here, set it one way. There's you who is doing partnership business. You first need to wait for your colleague to append in signature before you go and withdraw money to go and do all these things. And you realize that money is being shared. Ideas are being shared, and everything in that business need to be shared. Let's go for a short commercial break, and I'll be right back with Amir. We'll have more to discuss. Do not move away from your shit. Good morning.
West Nile TV, lighting up the region.
Brand new Global Star TV with StarTimes Inside Technology. New TV innovation with an inbuilt decoder that connects you to both StarTimes antenna and satellite signal. With StarTimes Inside Global Star TV, you can enjoy over 300 local and international channels, 1 month StarTimes highest bouquet for free, automatic system update, more benefits, more affordable. StarTimes Inside Global Star TV is available in all StarTimes branches and dealers countrywide. StarTimes Inside, entertainment inbuilt.
We are the passion you've been waiting for! It's Yunus Junior Santamu! It's our league, our football, our boys, our style. StarTimes UPL new season starts 15th September. Go for it! What a finish from Fukume! The Ugandan flair, Brazilian samba, Portuguese magic, the night football craze. More TV games live on Senyuka Prime and Fufa TV only on StarTimes.
The StarTimes UPL, our league, go for it.
West Nile TV, lighting up the region.
Most welcome back from that break, and this is still a West Nile Television. We're lighting up the region, and your quest is a little bit of course this very particular Wednesday we are actually in our last 30 minutes of the show, and what we are discussing right here is about Amir's business, the kind of business he does, and wherever he is. Like I did say, he is located right at Market Lane, just right at the junction here. You get him as soon as you branch off to that is a Market Lane. He is on your right hand side. That is where he is. A street, a link empire, a business right here. Amir, by the way, before you tell us more, most welcome back from the break.
Thank you.
Yes, first tell our viewers what particularly items that you are dealing with and how much these items are and where you're getting the items from.
Okay, thank you. As it is a business, I have some things more special. There are some specific things I'm dealing with them, but due to natural circumstances, I have I have more things like the ones which you may not expect. Since business is business, more special. First of it, I have watches. I have 3 types of watches here. I have the first class watches. Those ones are the Swiss made watches. They are golden watches made of gold. I have those ones, and I have also the product of Uganda, most especially those duplicated watches, which are products of Uganda, and they are from Uganda here. I have those ones, and then I have plastic watches, which they are also of 2 types. The other one is digital watches. Those ones are waterproof, and then I have the ones which are discos. Just they are not waterproof. Secondly, I have items like eyeglasses here. Like you can see, I deal with eyeglasses, and then I have hatches, cups, I have belts, I have down there wallets, I have padlocks. All these ones are just things which I see in a day. At least if you do them, you should go home with something in your pocket. Indeed, at least every day I have to go home with also something in the pocket. When I have come to the business, these are the things I'm dealing with, and all of these things I do get them in Kampala, not here. Sometimes I do go, more especially in a month, like I told you before, I have tours to Kampala in a month. In the beginning of the month, I go myself, but in the mid-months, I only do send some. I have some bloggers there in Kampala, whereby whenever I need something, it's only a matter of showing for them the pictures in WhatsApp. They bring for you whatever you want. Within a short time, they can deliver for you whatever you want. That one's how I'm getting these things from.
Well, you have now known where he's getting his items from, but this one alone will lead us direct to the challenges that you are facing. I know there are quite many. And where you are right now, I guess there should be challenges that as well you are facing, because being, I used to say, this is a street vending, and there are quite a number of things that you guys are faced. So you'll be telling us the challenges that you face. Someone who wants to come and do this business will know that if I'll be going for street vending, I should be ready to run.
Okay, thank you. And in my understanding, there are 2 things. One is challenges, and then the other one are problems.
Yes.
There's some which can be solved, and there's some you will never solve them. This is what we have in the business here. Now, I want to start for you with the ones which cannot be solved, even though you have done what, you will not solve them. One here is the issue of rain. Here, more especially when it rains, it is giving us very hard time. More especially, like you have seen here, we have very many things. Collecting this thing in one place is a problem for us here. Whereby whenever and then secondly, we are dealing here with eyeglasses, whereby only people used to put on eyeglasses whenever the suns are too hot or whenever it is dusty. It means whenever it rains, we have very low market here. Like the one I told you before, those ones are natural ones. We cannot, we have no solution to it. That one is one. And then secondly, like the way I told you, these things we are getting them sometimes in Kampala. When they import things from Kampala there, when packing them, like these things they are too delicate. We get sometimes others are broken, what like that, which whenever they have packed for something there, when it comes here broken, now it is at your own risk. That's why also those ones we cannot solve them. Like there was a time I imported them, I put them in a bus. When the rest around the area of Karuma, the vehicle overturned, whereby I got a very huge loss. Those ones are natural ones. We cannot run away from them. All in all, business is just hard. How strong you are. Whenever you lose in business, there's a loss and there's a profit. But not all the time you get what profit. More especially those ones are natural ones. We cannot run away from them. And then the other challenge we're also facing here are tips. Here, like you have seen, there are very many things here we are dealing with. Whereby whenever you are alone here, you'll be busy with some people here, and on the other side, thieves will be stealing your things. Whereby also we see that one as a challenge for us. And then that one cannot also be stopped even though you have 20 people watching. At least whenever 2 to 3 people will come, you will be confused and then you may lose some things. That one is also a challenge here we are facing. A very big one. And then the other problem is, like as you have seen, the market of Arua is only designed for some particular things. We are not included there. And then these people of the city authority, they do disturb us here a lot. All the time. When they come, at least when we send them here away, we have to give them something. Which is, even though it is a very simple thing, but it's also a challenge in a business. In a business, the moment you lose shillings 100, it will affect the whole million you have. Yeah, those ones are some of the challenges we are facing here. I know what, with my understanding, no one will solve those ones. And they will continue, even though if you are located somewhere, you will still face the same challenges. Yeah.
How about scenarios that I know I always love this in giving this for the people I record as an example. There are people you have who are actually like your competitors. Your immediate neighbor can deal with the same thing, and along this line you're not alone. I have seen your neighbors somewhere here, others are there, they are doing the same thing. A competition comes in both ways, you get it? Okay, someone who comes close to you comes in a way that he also wants to do a business that you are doing, but not in a way competing with you. You get? So to some people, they look at that as a competition, but it comes both ways. One comes in a positive way, the other one comes in a negative way. How do you perceive that when it comes to competition in business?
More especially now here in competition, what matters are price variations. More especially, I have some of my colleagues here, for them they get their things within Arua. Whereby I know the price of buying things in Arua and Kampala is different. It's not the same. When one buys from Kampala, will buy it at least very cheap. And then here you will now attract your customer with the prices you are dealing with. And then secondly, the way you handle your customers. I know it is a challenge, more special for us here in West Nile. Our people don't know how to handle customers. People who used to go to Kampala can see how Baganda's here. When they have a customer, even though if you want a salt for 500, they first make you to sit down. You sit down, they'll ask you a lot of questions and you will be answering a lot of questions. Whereby you will be making more friends with him. The moment today I have invited you, you have come to buy something and we have at least debated with you for 30 minutes or 10 minutes. I know next time you will not go somewhere, you will be coming to the person whom you are used to. That's why I'm saying here, the way you handle a customer is the way you are winning your customers. And the way you are, the price you are giving to the customer is the way how you are also winning your customers. For me, I don't see it as a competition to me. Yeah.
Well, I think you have had that for yourself. There's some of you who really look at people who do the same business as a competitor. I would have encouraged you that should really give a motivation. It should really motivate you a lot to do more and to do better when it comes to business perspective. Because a business, you cannot do the same business entirely alone. Someone else will come and do the same business where you are operating. Then someone will say, he comes and do the same thing. No, doesn't mean that this person does not love you or this person does not like what you do. This person is also a survivor like you. He feels or she feels, he can as well try this. Instead, you guide him or you guide her than neglecting this person. That is why we're in the same business. You sit, someone sells tomato, another one sells tomatoes, the other one sells tomatoes, but they're all selling the same product. They still have different ways of calling customers or welcoming customers. That alone will now give you zeal on what best you need to do and what you need not to do. That is what he's explaining to you right here. That is from Amiru. So Amiru knows that challenges moves with benefits. in whole business, the more you get stuck in that business, that means you are getting something in that business. You had already highlighted us that you got plots, you're in position to pay yourself in school. Those two are really enough to know that someone, hey, this one got stuck in that business because of what? He's doing well, but they have not known the challenges of you running every time because of rain. These city authorities, they come here, they want something small, you negotiate, you get. Sometimes they may need 20,000, but you have 5,000. Since morning you have not sold anything, but they need that money. You have to use your business language to talk to these people. But anyways, you can as well tell us the benefits that you have got from this business since you started it from 2013 up to date, and then you see maybe it can also inspire me to come and have small space next to you and we start to do the same business. Maybe I'll take away your customers, who knows.
No, you'll not. Yeah. Okay, as you people can see, always business is business. All the time, this is a common, most especially in our societies here. When you ask your brother or your colleague, whenever he's doing something, and you ask him, how is the business? He will tell you, nowadays the business is very fake. Oh, the business is not running okay. And he's there. You just see him there, seated, doing the business, and the person is eating well. Everything he does is well, and he's telling you the business is not okay. Whatever someone is doing, with my understanding, is okay, and it is also beneficial, even though whatever you get is small. But as long as for business is not known, business is just like a chameleon. Today it can change for you to be black. Whenever it is black on your side, you can manage to stay the whole day. Sometimes no one will buy something, but whenever it is in its mood, in a day when you can make also millions. Now, since business is business, as you can see, and someone will not argue. Whenever someone will just look at my body alone, I look like someone who is healthy. Yeah, all that one is the first benefit of business. And secondly, as you have seen, since I started doing the business, I hate nothing like begging someone for money or my parents disturbing them. Otherwise, I'm also helping them back in the village. That one is the second advantage of doing business. As per now, I talk to you, I'm married. I got married. The money, the bride price I paid was the money I got from the business. I have a plot of land in Jakodea. All those ones I purchased them with the money I got from the business. There are very many adversity. It could not be better when some people, as you are being with me, when you get time, you come to me and then I will tell for you what to do. Because for me to do business, it was not me who inspired myself. It was also someone who inspired me. As per now, I'm also thanking him. And as I talk to you like this, he's still advising me. Whenever I'm doing something, whenever I want to do something, I first consult that person. I wanted to do like this. He tells me, no, don't first hurry. You first what calm. You can do one thing at a time. Like I wanted to build a house. He told me, no, you first buy a plot. Because I had a friend of mine who wanted to sell for me a house with some small plot there. He told me, no, you better buy a plot. And then within 2 to 3 years, if you get money, you'll come and put a house. Don't waste whatever you have there all. That one was the advice that person have given me. Indeed, it also helped me. Yeah. For business, for the benefit, you can just see how that person is. There are now some which they don't need to be tell people that I have this. Whatever you see that person is doing, it means that one is also a benefit to him. Even though if he's putting on a clothes, that is really a benefit of business. Yeah.
Well, then I think we have had that ready, and there's no business where you get stuck, and you get stuck in that business, you bury yourself there, but you're not benefiting. Who are you to do that? You get stuck in a business, or you bury yourself in a business, knowing so well that this business is paying. If the business is not paying, you are not going to get really so deep into it. You will definitely quit. Do you normally give a credit to your customers? And if yes, how do you get them back? If no, why don't you give credit to your customers?
As we know, a customer is just like a brother. It's like your sister. And a customer is also like a kid. Whenever it is not meant to be a customer, customers have very many characters. Like we have some people here, more especially there are some border guys here. In a week, they can manage to buy a glass for 3 times. Now, in a week, if someone has supported it 3 times, if that person comes for credit, even though if he pays after 4 days, there's no problem. There's no problem there. Now, I will only say no to credit to someone whom I don't know. And then there are some people, you may get a watch of 30,000, someone will come with 25. And then he will tell you, I promise you I'll bring for you the 5,000. And now you first value whatever you have. More especially, if the watch in Kampala costs me at 10,000, and then someone is giving me 25, and then the balance is 5,000, it means I already had an extra of 10,000 as a profit. That 5,000 I can even leave. I can give you as a credit. If you bring, no problem. And then if you don't bring it will not affect me. Those ones are how the ways or methods for us to give you credit here. Because there are some we have given, they have even gone up to now. They are nowhere to be seen. But what I know is those things I've given are just from my profit, not from what I'm losing. Yeah.
All right, Amir, there is someone who is doing business somewhere. It's a small scale business, okay? And this person is failing to realize a profit in the business. Every single time, the person is really getting losses. But this guy does not want to quit this business simply because he loves doing it, but the business is always putting him in loss. What advice do you have for such a person?
First of all, in business, when you have a lot of things, you will not know how much you are earning or how much profit you are getting in a month or in a year. The more all the time you are just on losses, you reduce the quantity of items you are ever loading in your premises. You first bring them small, and then you should know where you are getting the loss. Because there is something very funny with our people here. You just want to load things for people to see. And for you will not know the effects or the negativities of loading things in your house. Because I will buy, for me, whenever I buy something, I will make sure whatever I have in my stock should not last for more than 1 month. And if you are inside there loading something in your premises, something which can take you for 3 months, whereby the more the thing will stay in the house, the more your money will also be staying in the house. Which afterwards, when you are doing your calculations, it goes to you in negative ways. It means whenever you are all the time realizing a lot of losses in your business, you have to cut some things out. You reduce the quantities you are ever loading in your house. Bring small. You should sell them, and you should know where you are going. Because whenever there are many, you will not understand, or you will not know where you are going. Yeah, that's the only advice I can give to people.
I hope that helps you as an entrepreneur out there doing a small scale business. Take that and consider it, because we all know that such advice are very genuine. And once an entrepreneur gives you an advice, count yourself lucky. By the way, most entrepreneurs are very selfish when it comes to advices and when it comes to giving tips on business, because there are few who wants to help. Majority wants a self-interest or self-benefit, because I do not want him to copy what I do. I do not want him to become like a self-reliant like me simply because I am selfish. But that's not the way to go. We are here to help each other. We're here to help ourselves, to hold your brother's hand, to hold your sister's hand, to grow together wherever you reach. I may not reach where you are, but at least put me into some level. then the rest I'll finish it. Not that you're going to give me money, give me knowledge, give me skills. You realize that everything is moving on well. Well then, this is something you started in 2013 up to date. So we're in 2024. Roughly, let's say this year, next year, let's give yourself 2 years, okay? This year, next year. Where do you see this business in? Like in the next 2 years to come?
Otherwise, in the next 2 years, I promise it. And with the support of my people, my customers, and also the support of God. Because all, God is first in everything. With all the support and the effort I'm going to put, within the next 2 years, I have to locate to a big place, to a very big premises. This is what I have in my plans. And according to my plans, at least next year, by around June, I should do it. This is something I already had in my book. Yeah, it's only a matter of following it or working on it. This one is the plan I had in the 5th year when I was in the business. And still I had it in my heart, it is there. I will do it like the way I have just put it. Whenever I'm not in some problems, I will do it. Yeah, because I may have a plan of doing something, but all the time the money you get will just be having a lot of problems. That's why I'm urging support from God, from you, my customers, and each and everyone who is also a well-wisher to support me. I know these programs, people may not like them, but it is a business. What I know is, even though for now I'm doing it for myself, but what I know is it will not help me alone. It will not help me alone. For business, what I know is whenever all my friends, all my brothers, they have their colleagues who are getting married, when they give me a letter, I have to respond to the letter. It means I'm already doing it for someone, not for myself. Yeah. This business is for people. But if you see it in mind, but it will not help me alone, it will continue to help the community. Yeah.
Two, he wants to that is be somewhere where he feels he's more comfortable. Somehow when you do your business well, customers always look for where you are. They don't look at you as an individual. They look for you in that way. They look for your product. They look at your service. That is what matters very, very much in business. Your service. How are you operating? How have you been welcoming your customers? What kind of customer care do you have? That is what matters in business. If you do not have that, regardless how much quantities of good or how much amount of goods you have, you'll never have customers, simply because you do not have customer care. You do not speak customers' language. Someone will say, what is customer language? Customer language is very simple. In the first place, a customer comes to you, wear the smiling face. Be jolly. Be welcoming. That alone is enough for you to own a customer. And this customer goes and brings you another customer. And you realize that your business is expanding. So with that, you realize that everything around you moves smoothly. Some will be like, adia super yield business yendo. No. They don't do that. Look, customer, my language, me tera. We mean customer, izuda. Yes, Amir, in summary, allow me to give you the opportunity to tell us the prices of your eyeglass, your watch, because you have different kind of watch, your belt, your padlock. In summary, tell me that and give us your last word, and as well, advice for the youths.
Okay, as you have seen, like I told people before, I have 3 types of watches here. 3 classes, in fact, no types. I have 3 classes. The first class I have here are the golden watches, which are products made from gold, and they are not from Uganda. They are from, most of them they are from Switzerland. What I know, yeah. We have here a red watch, which is a Swiss made. Here it goes at 50,000, and then we have a Rolex watch here, which goes from 40 to 35. It now depends with the way you negotiate with the customer. But what I know, the last price here is 35,000. And then we have plastic watches, which goes at 10,000 each, all of them. And then we have glasses here, whereby glasses go at 5,000 each. And then the caps, we have first class, which goes for 10,000, and then the second classes goes for 5,000 each. And then in addition of that, We also have padlocks here, and the price is also very. Like the most strongest padlock, which is known as the Mendy, here it goes at 35. And then we have boiling, which goes 35, and then alarm goes at 30. These ones are some smaller. I just wanted to highlight to you people.
Thank you so much. And your last word, just to say bye-bye to your customers.
Okay, since it's business, I'm here. Since I have given my time to people to discuss business, my special viewers, I have given my time to discuss business and to support each other. As you have now, I know you people have seen it here, the place where I am, and you have seen my face. When you come here, just come and support me. You ask where Amir is, and then they will show you where I am. I will give you whatever you want at the price you want. Otherwise, to youths, let's hustle. Let's hustle, in fact. This I want to repeat 3 times. Let's hustle, youths.
Thank you so much, Amir.
Welcome.
Nice fasting.
Likewise to you.
Okay. All right, our dear viewers, let's meet again next Wednesday. West Nile Television, we're lighting up the region. Let it be true in my name. Good morning and nice business.